Hello everyone. A very warm welcome to this episode of Market Kya Lagta Hai. And this week is kind of unique, amazing, I would say. And the kind of targets that got completed in a jiffy, like on Monday itself. This was a truncated week with Ganesh Utsav beginning in this particular week. So we had a holiday on account of Ganesh Chaturthi. But in spite of that, we got all kind of trends that can be seen. So Monday started off with a big gap down. The targets got completed in that gap down itself. Then there was a ferocious rally and a sell off after that, a kind of consolidation for last couple of days. But here we are betterly poised now. Let us try to understand where Nifty or Bank Nifty is likely to be headed in this particular week. But before we jump on to our today's analysis, let's go to find out what was the today morning's message like in the Prime group. So I'm taking you on the WhatsApp group here, and this is my today morning's message just before the market opens at about 8:40-45, and this is what it says. So all I'm suggesting is that Nifty range may be 17,200 to 17,700, and you all of you must have experienced this, that from protecting a low around 17,200 on Monday till 17,700. So we are just oscillating between these two levels. And for Bank Nifty, the range may be 38,000 to 39,000, a 1,000 point range for Bank Nifty to oscillate. But this time around, this week, I feel that this lowest part of the range or the support areas of 17,200 as well as 38,000 are slated to be broken. Now, in my opinion, as per the analysis, I'm suggesting in the morning message that Nifty targets may be 6945. Now, how I arrived at these targets, let us go to chart and try to find out. And Bank Nifty targets may be around 36,800 to 37,000. These are the ranges for now. This particular week, I am focusing a lot on Nifty trades. So I'm into Nifty trades, I'm into Nifty short. I have sold some calls, uh, not bought any options so far, but into a selling kind of a thing. And also for Bank Nifty, there are very minuscule positions for Bank Nifty, but the major focus is on entirely on Nifty right now. So let me just walk you through the group specific message. So on Friday here, I'm saying 2nd September, what an amazing week so far. Volatility at its best. Keep focus to trade the ongoing bearish move for a few days at least. Risk management and position sizing must carefully be managed to be able to remain in the trade for a longer period of time. Happy trading. This is what my today morning's message is. And I've also shared some of my actual trades here. Okay, this is my actual trade. What I have done here is I have shorted uh, September call options of 17,500, and against that I have hedged using 18,000 call. I have changed this hedge today, and I also have a 8 September 17,500 call option. So this is the position that I'm holding right now. Even today I'm holding this position, and this is something which was shared early in the morning before the market opens. So this position is doing currently very well. But here is the Nifty chart which we are here to analyze. So far what we can see is that these are the last week's target, 17,422 and 17,339. These targets got completed. Then we had kept a target of 17,170 for this week, which got completed on Monday itself. And then from there was a ferocious kind of a rally move. And again, we went up to 17,700. Now the range is very index specific, 17,200 to 17,700. So that's where it is oscillating in between. This time around, what I'm expecting after forming a lower high here with respect to this high, this is a lower high. I'm expecting Nifty should actually go below these levels. And by breaking this 17,170, it should be headed towards much lower targets or much lower levels. So how do we calculate these targets? It's very simple and quick. I'll just remove these previous week's targets. And this time around, what I'm going to do is that through using this Dow theory, I'm going to plot it from a high to low. So naturally, my target comes to 17,013, the target that I have mentioned in my morning message. Superb. So 17,013 is my target. Okay, that is 13.80. You can consider 17.13, 17.15 or 17.15. That's perfectly all right. So much so that we can reach to this target, and also we can move to a maybe lower targets as well. But for now, let us focus on these two targets. We have first target at 17,170 and a second target at 17,013. So these two targets are there in terms of Nifty. So Nifty, as you can see right now, it is consolidating for past couple of days, but now I think it should just give up on Monday and start its journey towards the lower targets. So this is what I'm looking at Nifty's trade. Let's move quickly on to Bank Nifty. Now here the Bank Nifty chart looks little ferocious and a very aggressive kind of a chart. Three targets that we had calculated, and also the fourth one, which is 38,005. These targets have completed. Then there was a ferocious rally. After next day, there was a gap down and again a ferocious rally to only give up around 39,000 level. And currently it is just consolidating around this level. Now, very interesting. I'll just quickly remove these targets. In case of Bank Nifty, the chart looks very strong as compared to Nifty's chart, but still the range is between this level of 39,600, but right now we are closing well near 39,300 or kind of a level. So the range remains like 39,000 to 38,000. This is going to be a 1,000 point rail, and predominantly I'm expecting Bank Nifty to go little lower than where it is right now. So it should start correct very quickly, and that should give us some clarity. Now, about the target. So quickly, the first target that I'm going to talk about is on the basis of this. So the first target that I'm going to talk about is 38,500, 38,566, 38,556 it is. 38,556. So this is one of the first target you can say. And if we break below this, then eventually we'll reach to 38,294. Okay, this is another target. TradingView has given amazing tools, so it becomes very easy for you to adjust the trade. All the analysis is done in a very short span of time. 94 it is, I believe. Okay. 94. So these are the two targets I'm talking about in case of Bank Nifty. And eventually, if these two targets are taken out, then 38,000 will be one important level, which we should monitor in case of Bank Nifty. Now, if these two targets for Nifty and Bank Nifty are going to get completed, then there has to be some stocks which we should talk about. Now, here in this case, I'm going to talk about HDFC Bank. Now, in case of HDFC Bank, it's a very interesting chart. Let's say now both the targets for Nifty as well as Bank Nifty are slated to get completed. Then there has to be a stock which might help us reach to these targets. So I'm looking at HDFC Bank right now. Just like Tuesday's action, when we saw a very ferocious kind of a rally, institutional buying or something like that, and this was a non-stop kind of a rally. Similarly, if you observe HDFC Bank chart, you can see that today as well, since 11 o'clock in the morning, 11 to about 2 p.m., there was a consistent buying in HDFC Bank. As if someone wants to pump up the price, then again they take the price to a previous high level, and from there they started dumping the price. Okay, look at the volume as well. The volume is also very significant here in case of HDFC Bank. So someone offloaded good quantity of HDFC Bank, and probably we might get some understanding about this on Monday. So Monday, this stock should actually give us some correction, or there can be a possible gap down in overall market. This is what my expectation is. So simplest trade can be one can sell 15-20 call options for this particular month, and you can hedge it with a couple of strikes higher call buying, and that trade can work wonders. At this point in time, let's say if you're holding HDFC Bank, you can book it for the time being, or at least book 50% of the position, and then again consider about buying it at a later stage once we reach to a higher low level. So we have talked about HDFC Bank, we have talked about Nifty as well as Bank Nifty, and all the targets being shared with you. So guys, I wish you all the best for this particular week, upcoming week, and trade wisely, follow your money management as well as trade management rules, and do well. Thank you so much for watching this video.